All right, fellas, I know the title says Torker, and this is the Edelbrock Victor Jr. clone from China. But I wanted you to get a look at this so you can see how it looks. See how this is kind of ported. I didn't do it all the way because I didn't know as much then as what I know now. Not that I know a whole lot now, but I know more now than I did before, which everyone should try to, I guess, do. You always want to get better. But, and then, okay, so that's that. And this is the Torker. I got to work on it a little bit this morning, I think a couple hours. So these are the measurements of the ports when I finished this morning. Okay, I'm not done. Keep that in mind when you see it. But this is a measurement, just a rough measurement, just to see how it is. This is a measurement going to the head. This was on the outlet side. Rod said it had been ported, and all they did was open this up in here. They did not do anything in here. And you see how little that is? When I measured this part, it was a pretty good ways away from that. I've opened them up some, I've worked it. I'm a little closer, 2 and 3, which would be these on that side over there, are 2.39, so they're almost there. And then 1 and 4 are still a little ways away. But you can see, looking at it, you know, they're pretty small. The plenum comes in at this angle, and I had it welded. You can see under here, if I get it around that way, see there? I had it welded on both sides, and it still is going to need more welding. But take a look at that, compare it to that. So obviously the Victor is a lot better intake, but because we're retards and we like to see what we can do with junk other people say is junk and shouldn't be bothered with, I'm going to try to see what I can make out of this. It's not going to be as good as the Victor, but it'll definitely be better than what it was. So, but before you look at it, I want you to be ready because it is ugly. Just keep in mind, I'm not done. All right, so that's what we're at now. It is ugly. It is roughed in. A lot of emphasis on rough. And I did go through in a couple of places, even though it was welded. See there? So I got to have some more welding done on it. And then, you know, obviously a lot of finish work. Like I said, it's not done, but it's looking better. That's just, like I said, a couple hours monkeying with it this morning, trying to open this up and then get a nice turn into the port. And obviously, like I said, it's going to need a lot more work, but I wanted to be able to contrast it with this over here. He is running the E7 heads, and I think I can make these where if he wants to run these run this intake on the GT40 Explorer heads, it'll still work. I think the Victor Jr. will work better, but in the interim, he'll have a fully ported Torker, and which is like being the smart kid on the short bus. But I don't know what he'll do with it if he does, you know, decides to get a Victor Jr. on later. But in the meantime, he'll be running this, and it'll be running faster than it does now. I hope. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't, because it's going to have better ports on it. It just won't be ideal because there's just not enough. I don't think there's enough material there, hence the welding. But anyway, that's what this is so far. I'm not sure if I'll put this up now and then add a part 2 later on, or part 3, whatever. But I don't have a lot of room on my phone to keep all this stuff, so I'll probably put it up and then just add parts later on. Anyway, that's how it is right there so far. Like I said, it is ugly. I'm definitely not done. Anybody who's done importing knows how it kind of goes. So we'll have more when I get to work on it again. All right, appreciate y'all. Later.